The hugely disappointing 5-0 defeat today. Performance really as depressing as the weather we saw. What went wrong for us, do you think, today?
We were awful. From the first goal in to the last kick of the ball, we were poor, really poor. Never competed, never got to grips with the game in any way. On the football, we were so poor. Off the football, we were worse. We just defended constantly throughout the game. We never looked safe. We never looked, as a team, as a unit, we never looked safe. And we were second best everywhere today. It's frustrating, to say the least. It's disappointing. That's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
When you think of what we did last Saturday.
Yes, I was going to say against Spennymoor, all those things that were wrong today were very right by and large, weren't they?
Absolutely, that's why it's so frustrating. We just never got to grips with the game at all. Probably the best period we had was the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, when the first goal went in, we were just, in every department, we were well below par. We're disappointed in the goals that we conceded again, because every single one, I'll probably look back, and every single one of them was so cheap, so avoidable. But the first thing is we got outfought in basically almost every area, and that should never happen. That should never happen.
No, and of course it's an artificial surface here at Bradford. Do you think that contributed in any way to the problems we obviously had today?
It's difficult because that doesn't excuse 5-0, but we don't play on it. We don't train on it. We don't train on 3. We don't train on 4G, whatever you want to call it. But that's a fact. But that doesn't. We don't hide behind that. You can't. But we were so far off it today. It was frightening. It was so poor. I'll apologise to the supporters that came, because that's what we produced today. It's not us. That's not us. I've not seen that any time this season. We were just so devoid of everything that we are. And like you say, we should have been coming here buoyed by beating Spennymoor, playing really well. Deservedly won the game, and then we produced that, and it's not acceptable, and it won't be acceptable.
In the first half, of course, maybe it could have been different. We did have quite a bit of the ball, but we didn't really create any great chances with it, and what chances we created, we missed. That must have been frustrating. Had we gone in level, or at such half time, it could have been a very different game, obviously.
I think today is one of them where, even though we've got beat 5-0, you look at it and you want the first goal, like every game. But today was really, really important for us to get the first goal for lots of reasons.
Yeah.
We want to get the first goal today. They got the first goal really against like you say, the run of it.
Yeah.
I think it was the first time we've really ventured in our half. But that's us again. That's our lack of concentration. Yeah. That's our lack of consistency again. It's buts and maybes.
Yes.
My biggest disappointment is yes, we haven't performed with or without the ball, and B, we've conceded 5 goals because we're conceding far too many goals.
Yes.
And if we have to come away from home, or we have to set the team differently, and it has to be more defensive minded, then that's what we'll have to do, because we have to stop conceding goals, yes, because we can't outscore the opposition every week.
No.
And like I say again today, we were just, like I say, so poor.
Of course, on to Tuesday we've got a quick chance to put things right with a midweek game on Tuesday. Do you welcome that chance now of the midweek game following today to put things right that quickly?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just tell the players, whoever gets the opportunity to play on Tuesday, because there will be changes. there will be changes, you know, and that's the way it is, because we can't have that performance again. We'll see what we're about. We'll see how we mettle on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll see how we react to it. We'll see how we react to it. The players know exactly where they are. They have to react to it, and they have to be ready for it. I won't see them again till they walk through the door on Tuesday.
Yeah,
that's the nature of the beast when
Yeah.
when you're part time.
Yeah.
So I won't see them again. I hope they're ready for it.
Yes, yeah. Of course, Kettering, very different opposition on a different surface to today as well. But what do you know about Kettering? Are they,
Well, obviously they've had a change of manager.
Of course, yeah.
They've had a couple of good results. I don't know how they got on today, but they've had a couple of good results. I've said before, if you are not up for it, if you are not right, any team can beat anybody in this league.
Yeah.
And it's no different. League position is totally and utterly irrelevant. It's irrelevant, and it's more irrelevant this season, because if you look at the league, there's still people. Usually now, going into February, the league is sort of like nearly sorted itself out.
Yeah.
There's a structure to the league in where you are in the departments. This league isn't sorted out by a long way in any shape or form, at the top or the bottom. So even more so this season, it seems to be a real topsy-turvy league. And like I've said, if you're not at it, if you're not prepared to fight and scrap for every ball, and to compete, and to challenge, and to work so hard, you'll get nothing out of games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what we've got today. We deserve nothing. It's not a harsh scoreline. Sometimes you look and sometimes they can hit everything, and they're going, "I ain't a harsh scoreline. We got what we deserve today.
Yeah.
Nothing."
Yeah. Sure.
They have to pick themselves up. We have to pick ourselves up, and we have to go again.
Yeah, that's all I was to just say, Billy. Let's hope for a reaction on Tuesday.